Hey there, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click notification bell. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.
He'll be the Nets off the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol in at the 5.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in Northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
Gasol uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
Pass to Harden. Lets it go. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Offensive rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team and even did a little acting along the way.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
LeBron against Harris. And stolen by Harris. Here's Irving. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got 6.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
LeBron against Harris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Lakers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And he knocks down the first one.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And he makes both free throws. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now here's Irving. He has 6 from deep. Harden. And it's Gasol with the rebound. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Frank Vogel had a few minutes to share with me. I asked Coach what advice he gave to his team on how to slow down James Harden tonight. Coach said, I told them not to reach. The moment you reach on James is either going around you or he's going to the free throw line. He's the best in the game at that. That is certainly true, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And they double up James. Here's Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Gasol's got his second bucket.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
The pass to Harden. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
For Brooklyn, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw good from Harden.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
The shot's good from Irving.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Pass to Schroeder. Back to Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to James. Clock at 6. To the inside. Davis, the pass to Gasol. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. In the corner, Harden. And the shot is long.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's Davis missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2, and they double up James. Los Angeles with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
They get the rebound, and Davis gets it to go.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Now, here is Harden. Outside Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got 13 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well. Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Irving looking for an opening. Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 5.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Lakers trail by 5. Schroeder outside. No one near James as he lets it go. Back to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. The three-pointer off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And here's Schroeder following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Schroeder kicks to James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Caldwell Pope dishes to James. That one falls. LeBron's got 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Durant. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Down low, Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Schroeder against Irving. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving.
Really good to see Harden get nasty on defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands, and I like how he pilfers it on occasion.
Now here's Kuzma. Here's Schroeder. Nice D from Durant.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Hello, Jaylen Brown. Thank you for watching.
Harden outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Kuzma. Matthews scanning the floor. Harrell. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Wow. And he makes the first.
You know, it's nearly impossible trying to defend Harden. I mean, he has it all in his package. One of the best penetrators in the game. He's a great passer, and we know what he can do scoring the ball.
Harden hits them both.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Shamet's checked in. Kuzma finds Matthews. Five to shoot. It's good.
Man, it's nice to see Matthews get involved inside, showing a nice touch around the basket.
Now Shamet. Green breaking loose. No good on that one. Good D by Matthews. Out to Kuzma. Wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Tell you what, guys, he seems to improve with every game. I mean, Kuzma continues to hone his catch-and-shoot game.
Brown with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Durant. From downtown, the shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brown the pass to Durant. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Makes it off the glass. KD's got 5. Kuzma outside. And Dudley kicks to Matthews. Pass to Harrell. Over Green. And it's Harrell missing. Nets leading by 14. And stolen by Harrell. And here's Schroeder. Outside Matthews. Now here's Schroeder. And it's blocked by Brown. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Green slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Schroeder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jeff Green picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He's off on the first. And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in.
Hello, soldier girl. Yeah. Hopefully.
Good on the second free throw. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The pass to Durant. Lakers trail by 15. Here's Schroeder. Outside Matthews. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. What an amazing quarter. There was Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle?
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are 2 areas.
Now having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Luwawu. Brown out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at the center. So that's the Nets 5.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
The shot by Jordan, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Floats it up there for Harrell. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
James checked in for the Lakers. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. Pass to Luwawu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. The first one falls. Irving's checked in for Brown. So he gets them both. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Outside Matthews. Passes it to Morris. Harrell kicks to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Matthews, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Luwawu, the pass to KD. Now Shamet from past the arc. Kuzma pulls it in. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Matthews leading the charge. Brooklyn leading by 17. Here we go, one-on-one. And again, no good by Brooklyn. James, that's a two-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Nets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's James. He has 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
His shot is good, scores his third basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
You know, part of being an outstanding point forward like LeBron is mastering the pick and roll. And trust me when I say it now, he masters the pick and roll.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Caldwell Pope outside. Good D by Irving. Brooklyn leading by 19. For 3, Harris. And James pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick and roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job.
Hello, James. What's up?
Is given. He's more than just a catch and shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Pass to Kuzma. 4 on the shot clock. And James throws it down hard.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Outside Jordan. Irving from long range. The shot off that time, and the Lakers take it the other way.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Now the pass to Morris. Kuzma with it. Pass to LeBron. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Over the years, his catch and shoot jumper has gotten so much better. You can tell LeBron's really worked on that part of his game.
Jordan finds KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Here's Caldwell Pope. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Passes to LeBron. Takes a 3. Another miss by James. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
James kicks to Morris. Jordan with the rebound. Nets leading by 21. Outside Irving. Outside for KD. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, Caldwell Pope. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the...
Oh my goodness!
Oh, yeah!
What a play!
Now, this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Caldwell Pope passes it to LeBron. To the middle, looking to end the run, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, if you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And Green gets it to go.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Davis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pass to LeBron. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You just can't foul Harris there because he's almost automatic from the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
First free throw is good.
Boy, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys. A knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Davis. He hits both from the stripe. And the Lakers with possession here. James dishes to Gasol. Back to James. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. On the free throw, no good. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Harden. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
And there's the pass to Schroeder. Gasol trying to free himself up. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Lakers. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. Lakers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And they double up Brown. Here's Jordan. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jordan's got 6 points.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Schroeder outside. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Nets shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% from the field. Now Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
LeBron James on the wing, guarded by Harris. Caldwell Pope kicks it over to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dudley. Caldwell Pope outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
You know, we talk about Harden's skill set, which is superb, but there's no quit in this guy. He's got a great competitive spirit. And even when you bang him and bump into him, he just muscles through that and says, play on.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Lakers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Here's James. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
LeBron passes to Harrell. Down low. Schroeder finds Matthews. And just miss after miss right now. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
You know, tremendous and wonderful balance from Harden. This dude could have been a running back of the highest caliber with his size, dexterity, and balance. Never lets the defense get him out of his rhythm.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Brown with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Green draws the double. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Luwawu. Another shot. It's tipped. And here's Matthews. He's looking for James and finds him. Back to Matthews. Releases. But they'll get another chance. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets out there all by themselves. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 18 points. And as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted its share of critics. They say he flops or travels or that he dominates the ball. Shaq, what do you think?
Listen, haters gonna hate. He's playing at an all-time great level right now. And when they're winning, dribble, 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 dribble.
Well, of course, the greats are judged not by what they do in the regular season, but what they do in the postseason. So, you know, to silence those critics, you got to get that ring.
Second half, fast approaching. So is Kevin Harlan. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both. And the Nets with possession here. Now, here is Irving. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
And it is absolutely remarkable watching Harden draw contact. So effortless, so crafty, and so consistent in putting the defense in a bind.
That free throw good from Harden. Good on both. The Lakers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's James, and Durant sends it back.
Boy, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go. Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, at his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Irving's shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Lobs it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Here's LeBron.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Schroeder against Irving. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Durant for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Outside, Davis. Gasol trying to free himself up, and it's Davis missing. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
You know, Harris is such an aggressive hunter of his shots. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and sometimes they get over-aggressive with him.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Davis against Durant. Davis inside, and it's Davis with the jam.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
And it's denied. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Schroeder. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Irving. To the paint, here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, somehow, some way, you got to keep Jordan away from the basket because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing it.
Passes it to LeBron. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Irving passes to KD. And KD throws it down.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Caldwell Pope outside. To the inside, Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Shamet's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Markieff Morris is checked in for Gasol. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for James. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, in this 21st century version
Hello,
of the NBA,
Nash.
just being big is
Silagan,
not
thank you
enough.
for
Davis
watching today.
personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Pass to KD. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but
Yes, James,
perhaps
it
the
depends
most
on.
talented. He's dangerous from any
Thanks
part
for
of
your
the floor.
idea.
The first one falls. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious he feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. To the middle, stolen by Durant. Shamet with it, picked up by Kuzma. The offensive rebound. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Kuzma finds Morris. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Morris. Out to Kuzma. 2 on the clock. Over Durant. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
He gets it in there. Irving's got 24.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
Schroeder passes to Kuzma. Irving against Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. Got a piece of it. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Jordan. Matthews, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Lakers have possession. From 13, that's good from Davis on the assist by Matthews. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
You know, with as much damage as Davis does inside, you know, AD is able to find plenty of opportunities from the mid-range, too.
Harden, no good. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Kuzma against Green. Kuzma passes to Davis, and they double up Davis. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 6, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for James Harden. The Lakers also with a sub. Harrell's checked in. There's the pass to KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Schroeder against Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Los Angeles, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Jared Dudley's checked in for Markieff Morris. Schroeder hits them both.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Irving against Schroeder. Unloads. And it's Irving missing. Los Angeles has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility. Early in his career, I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
The Lakers making a switch here. Cook's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. For Brooklyn, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Pass to Durant. And it's good, 2 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's Harrell. He kicks to Cook. Back to Harrell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low, teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. And stolen by Harrell. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here is Cook. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Kuzma inside. And the layup falls. Kuzma's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
Irving from long range. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Cook dishes to Matthews. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Yeah, I like how confident Matthews is down low. Impressive work by him drawing contact inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Guys, Wesley Matthews is a pure shooter, a long-range bomber who also plays lockdown defense on the perimeter. That's a heck of a combination.
Both free throws good from Matthews. Brooklyn's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Brown, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The first free throw is good. And Brown drops them both. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Brown the pass to Irving, and the rejection by LeBron.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
Matthews, no good. Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. He was all alone on that one. Luwawu's got 6.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
And James gets it to go.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Irving against James, and here's KD for 3. Rebound by Harrell. The Lakers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here's Matthews. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Brown.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Joe Harris is checked in for Irving. And Brown drops them both. LA's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Back to James, puts up a three, connects from three-point range. LeBron's got 12 now in this quarter.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Durant drawing the double team, and the wide open shot from Green. Just 5 on the clock. Nets passing it around. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Dudley, and it's sent back by KD. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's Brown missing. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 6th rebound on the night. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Matthews with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Kuzma passes to James. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Shooting one.
It's on Kevin Durant.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, James. And Brooklyn has possession. And stolen by James. The finish, and finished off by LeBron.
When LeBron's able to get into those passing lanes and come up with steals, he's looking to punish the defense at the other end.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Nets running away with this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Jordan is out there with Karuch. Then there's Brown, and it's Tyler Johnson, and it's Luwawu in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. The Lakers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Horton Tucker. Out left to the wing. Lets the three fly. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists in the game.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by McKinney. The feed to Matthews. Shoots over Brown. Matthews, no good. Brooklyn leading by 23. Johnson, a wide open look from outside off the mark. Horton Tucker, the pass to LeBron. Outside Matthews. Over Johnson. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Matthews. LeBron's got 38 points.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Here's Luwawu.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Horton Tucker. Fades. LeBron, no good.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
From outside the arc, and Luwawu gets it to go.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And they double up James. Here's Horton Tucker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Passes to Johnson. He feeds it to Brown. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. James. Karuch grabs the board. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Brown kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. To the paint. And the dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan is simply wearing them out tonight, performing at a high level.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Johnson, the pass to Luwawu. Back to Johnson. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And a new group in for the Nets. Durant's checked in for Karuch. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Tyler Johnson.
So ferocious on the take. I just love how Durant aggressively attacks guys, and despite his slight frame, he plays a physical offensive game.
And he makes the first. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Nets. Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Schroeder outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Quinn Cook's checked in for the Lakers. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. High post, KD. And Durant gets double teamed. And a wide open look for Jordan. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter.
F-Light, Susie, what's up, man? How are you?
Cook looking it over. Clock at 6. Outside for Gasol.
Yeah, James, I agree with you.
Another miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Durant. Harden's got 25 points in the game. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here is Cook. Morris trying to free himself up. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Offline with his 3. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Schroeder. And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. LeBron, he's checked in for Quinn Cook. And so he makes both from the line. And the Nets shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And then Durant with the jam.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Schroeder against Harden. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Harden inside the 3-point line and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he can't get the first one. Jared Dudley's checked in for Marc Gasol. And he's good on the second. Now James. They get a hand on it. And finished off by LeBron.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Irving passes to Jordan. Down low, here's Harris. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
LeBron against Harris. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 42 in the game.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And on the way from Irving for three. No good from Durant. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor, and he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility, and offense is tertiary to his contributions.
Back to Kurucs. Shamet on the wing. 5 on the clock. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Shamet missing.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
The 3 from Dudley. The three-pointer is right on target. Dudley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Pass to Kurucs. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. LeBron outside. Back to Cook. Caldwell Pope outside. They grab their own miss. LeBron kicks to Cook. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Nets leading by 21. Johnson with it. Now the pass to Shamet. Shoots. The Lakers with the rebound. And here is Dudley. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Brooklyn making some changes. Durant's checked in for Rodions Kurucs. Harden comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Johnson. The Lakers also changing it up. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Morris. Davis comes in for Jared Dudley. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Quinn Cook. Harris against LeBron. Davis, the pass to Schroeder. Here's Harrell. Trying to get open as Davis. Harrell, that's good.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
And here's Jordan outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Harrell slams it in.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Now here's Harden. Wants to get it to Irving and does. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Schroeder. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to LeBron. Shoots a fader. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. Misses the three.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Lakers trail by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Brooklyn.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jordan.
Boy, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
And they double up Davis. Feeds it to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder against Irving. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Harris finds Jordan. Back to Harris. Inside. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Schroeder, left side. Back to Davis. Off target. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Guys, thank you for watching, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. Yes, James. See you tomorrow.